way too much noise playing and woke me up.
Oh. Welcome back, everyone, to Third Street Reactions. I'm Zach.
Shane.
Malachi.
Tom.
We're back with Invincible, Season 3, Episode 5. I wasn't here for the others.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
You know what's going on.
No, I watched it from home.
Yeah, Zach caught up.
Zach, it's good to see you, man.
It's always good to see you.
Do a bunch of reactions.
I always see you down the road, but I'm like, I'm not going up there. But, no, all good things. I'm liking the season so far.
Me too.
I'm enjoying it quite a bit. It's intense. A lot of the shit that's going down between Cecil and the boys.
But that's everyone in this world, though, right?
No, Cecil's not a superhuman.
No, but I guess every person who has power, I side with Cecil on the matter.
I made it clear, but you doubled down.
I doubled down. Well, it's because Mark
acted like a child. And an arrogant boy.
He pushed it. Now, I did see a comment saying that he put a bomb in his head. There was nothing in the show that indicated to me that he put like a bomb in his head.
No, it was just that damn...
Yeah.
The little noisemaker.
Yeah, I understand if I was Mark, I'd be mad.
Because when he... Yeah.
Like, I think when I'm arguing with someone, just because like I understand how it kind of works, I do everything I can to remain calm and to see if they unspiral, and then automatically, that usually means they're losing the argument.
Well, from my perspective, I've kind of treated like the hosts in Westworld, and whereas if a person has superhuman abilities, they can't be trusted to behave like a normal human being under any and all circumstances. So, I'm sorry, but you're not a regular citizen anymore.
But that's everyone in this world, though, right?
No, Cecil's not a superhuman.
No, but like, I guess every person who has power, like, they cannot always be trusted in any and all circumstances.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just, you're saying...
That's what Cecil's like the Batman of this world. And I'm not talking like how the other guys, Darkwing.
Yeah.
Like Darkwing Duck.
Yeah. See, I just don't know if...
My point, though, is Cecil has something on everybody.
Yeah.
He has contingency for all these people in case they...
Does he?
Cross the line. I would imagine he would.
I hope he does.
He just doesn't need to have one as extreme...
Yeah.
For every instance compared to Invincible and Omni-Man.
The only thing I'm thinking, and I think, who's his little sidekick that's like a guy who's been cloned over and over again? What's his name?
Donald.
I think Donald felt the same way. I don't know if I would have immediately put him on the main superhero team, though.
Invincible?
Darkwing.
Oh, Darkwing? Well, I understand, but from a storytelling perspective, they had to have something to instigate the matter.
Yeah.
I don't know why every time I look at Donald, I just think of King of the Hill.
Because he looks like Bobby, like older Bobby Hill.
He does look like Bobby, yeah. Now, I obviously want them to team together. Like, we need to team up because the Viltrumites are coming anyways. So, I think Cecil, I'm hoping this is the case. I think he's going to have a better idea maybe how to handle Oliver if Oliver gets out of control. I don't want him to get out of control. I just think I think underneath the surface, Cecil is going to be able to talk to Oliver. That's what I think.
Well, he's been handling situations like this for a long time.
Yeah, because...
He's an older man, for one, so he's going to understand how to approach scenarios like this, whereas, obviously...
Yeah, I don't think he wanted to do what they did to Homelander and put him in a little room.
No.
Because I wouldn't agree with that.
No.
But if he just wanted to have a conversation with them, I just think Mark should have had a conversation. You know what I mean? Like, someone, I appreciate how the comments, someone said that Cecil kind of manipulated them or backed him into that room, into the White Room. Like, no, he was pursuing Cecil, and Cecil was like, go home, Mark, and he was trying to get out of there. So, yeah.
Well, Cecil had to put himself in a place where he'd be protected.
No, yeah. And then, like...
He's just a man.
And then he kind of proved the point.
Yeah.
Like, he kept, you know what I'm saying? Because he threw the first punch. That's how I looked at it.
Yeah.
So, anyways, that being said, I love Mark, so I'm sure they'll work it out, because we need Mark, obviously. So, but hopefully Oliver isn't going to be a little Hitler child. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I thank God we have Battle Beast. So
Battle Beast is great.
I love Battle Beast.
I would trade 5 marks for one of him.
He just wants to fight. He wants to fucking fight everybody.
He's benevolent. That's what he is.
Benevolent?
Yeah.
I don't know about that. But he's stern but fair.
Yeah.
There's Stannis Baratheon in here.
Yeah. Do you think the future set in stone is immortal? Is he going to be in that position? Is he going to be the king of the world? And
I mean, they might be treating this like most of modern fiction has been treating the future, and that is that it's a parallel to what could be. Like, that future isn't going to be their future. It's an example of a future.
Okay. That's a good point.
It's a multiverse
that's
deal.
That's a good point, yeah.
Just like in Dragon Ball Z with
Trunks, right?
Yeah.
He didn't save his future.
Yeah.
Because he just got strong enough that he went back to his future, he just whipped the android's ass.
Exactly. Yeah, but in one of those storylines, Cell took him.
That's true.
Yeah. Guys, before we jump in, if you want to support us, leave a comment down below. Like, subscribe. Also, check us out on Patreon to see the full uncut reaction. and early access to all of our non-live shows. Let's jump in.
You ready to go?
Uh-huh. I was just taking my medicine.
I didn't even need to remind you.
Oh God. You just don't.
So you watch too much Game of Thrones, you see little children.
Yeah, it's
a
literally-
child's gonna die.
Giant chickens with teeth.
She's growing taller every day.
You spoil her, Amir.
Love you, Dad. Bye.
Love you too.
The amount of control that he has on the city, I can see why he'd trust letting
Yeah.
this kid walk. Like
Yeah.
that. But
I thought Cecil going to prison for that for a couple of years was too harsh.
But
Well, it was a test, so.
yeah.
What's that Marietta cafeteria food looks like now?
Basically,
Um.
it's those two.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys.
Bank robbers.
Yeah.
If you're out in the yard, couldn't you just multiply so many times you build a ladder for yourself?
So they didn't know about his. Okay. That makes sense.
Okay. Yeah.
Guys, we're about to see gore.
Yeah.
Can you generate enough to make that room explode?
That's kind of what it's looking like.
Oh, there
There's
you
the
go.
door.
That is something else, Zachary.
Yeah. All right, there you go.
That was disgusting, dude.
Spilling a pot of spaghetti.
That'd be a hard superpower to plan and defend against.
Yeah.
That's probably why you couldn't let him out.
Well, it takes one to get away.
Yeah. I'd be the one that would want out. You know what I mean?
That's the idea, though. I mean,
I understand it working if it's a hive mind, but it's not. Like,
no, they collared him.
so what do they do to the other ones?
No, no.
They put them all in prison?
You think that it'd be in their interest to kill them?
But they are individual people with agency, though.
I was this close to convincing Cecil to put you on a team to make up for all the shit you've done. Now, they're gonna add years to your sentence.
Doesn't matter. People like us don't serve sentences.
You're still in prison.
You think Cecil and the GDA and the Guardians are any different? They sent you to your death against the Lizard League.
Except I wasn't dead, you idiot. And I saved the country from getting nuked.
Yeah, I get it. Like, he's wrong.
You know, it's Dad's birthday this week. I went to see him last month.
How is he?
Oh my god, he went nuts?
It wasn't his fault, Paul.
He let them take us, use us, turn us into their weapons.
You and I will never agree on that.
Looks like Steve Urkel.
You should have come with me.
Guy probably unlocked it.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
The better decision was running away and
Yes.
becoming an assassin.
At least they're honest.
Typical Asian bowl cuts they had for little kids.
You really think I could just leave the order?
Yeah, I do.
You're gonna miss breakfast.
Shit.
Oh, no. Ow, ow, ow.
I bet she's gonna know.
Yep, they always
How'd
do.
you sleep last night? You know what I mean? You ever see him stack that high?
Not that high.
Oh, buttermilk pancakes.
Oh god.
It's weird. Someone's at the door so early.
Don't make it any obvious.
Hey, Eve. Eve, would you like to join us for breakfast? I had Oliver set an extra place just in case.
Oh, lucky for me, I guess.
A lot of pancakes. Jeez.
Yeah, it's
Who
not
cuts a pancake like that? Look at that.
like a pizza.
It looks like a pizza. It's like
Get a
offset.
good night's sleep.
He and Eve had a sleepover.
Oliver, what the hell?
Ow! Stop kicking me. They made too much noise playing and woke me up.
Oh.
A movie.
These pancakes are amazing, Mrs. Grayson. Are they buttermilk?
This is not how it goes.
I don't like it to where it's so many blueberries that
To where it's-
it's not really holding together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. Like, why even put the fucking pancake in there?
Maybe it's better if we shared a place of our own.
Oh,
And you're seeing Paul now. You know, you'd probably like it better if I'm not.
Fucking Paul. I'm just an average guy. No
you're both
self-respect.
adults, and I like having you two around.
I know, Mom. I like it too, but can't live at home forever.
I guess I wouldn't even brought that up yet, like, because you can't have a conversation, really.
When you brought up moving out, I thought it was just talk, but you're actually serious, huh?
Like a grown-up couple who's in this thing for real.
That is,
Mark,
if you want to.
get out of that little fantasy world.
Grown-up couple, man.
Waking up in our own apartment to your handsome, drooling face.
That's how it starts.
Now we just have to figure out how to afford it.
You already made a treehouse. You could just make us a cool place.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
That'd be
you
the-
have to have your own property, though, to put it on.
Just put on top of a skyscraper. You know what I mean?
You're suffering from overcrowding, a criminally slow response from the GDA during emergencies, and a serious lack of funding.
What company are you with again? You look 19.
I'm the owner of a private security firm. We're called...
Very clever.
Yeah.
Just leave her there.
I guess.
You failed!
You asked me to bring Multipole out of prison, but the job went sideways.
Then try again! You have 24 hours.
Now, I think he's actually being reasonable.
I
Him?
No, the other guy.
I'm quite the entrepreneur.
Oh, I see.
Bringing family into it.
Yep.
Yoda!
Daddy?
I think that is a type of stress I just couldn't deal with.
Yeah.
A tiny old man with a metal mouth bottom.
You're staying at home with your mom until I tell you otherwise, got it?
Mark? Mark, wake up!
Yeah.
Oliver's gone.
Oh, Jesus.
There ain't no line with the Order. You think Multipole is their only assassin? Hell, last guy who went up against Liu got eaten. About his fucking dragon shit. Wanted to run the Order himself.
What if someone took him? Could be whoever.
Malachi.
Why are you flying around like, you know what I mean, like that?
I just don't understand how you can fly with your leg like that all the time. I feel like...
I can imagine having it, like, resting it, like, crossing them, kind of, but not just bent.
It's not fair. You can fly. You gotta do it without using your powers. No flying. Promise. You can do this. Come on, Oliver. Come on, you got
She's being a normal kid here, I guess.
Yep.
That wouldn't hurt him, though.
Oh,
Like Goku.
Oh, I guess you're right, yeah.
that was hard. But I almost did it. I'm gonna do it again. You got this, Oliver. Come on. Lean forward.
He's in there killing them.
Okay, I'm telling you, I think I showed you Game of Thrones too young. He's still gonna get killed.
He's a kid.
Beat it, shrimps. Back
Shrimps.
to bedtime.
Nuh-uh. We were here first.
Oliver
No,
can take
no, you
care
can't.
of himself.
Eve, you haven't seen what he's seen. That's the
It's
thing.
not him I'm worried about.
Well, what you gonna do, Shrimp?
There you go.
What the fuck?
That is a good idea right there. That's a good idea.
That's not bad.
I think I told you the first time we watched this, that you're like explode.
I mean, if I was that successful with
the young
women,
you, the young you.
I wasn't successful with him, but I wasn't like a jerk like that. You were a jerk like that, though.
But I wasn't trying to get women either.
I'm cooking you dinner.
I gathered. But why?
Oh, because you said it was something you wanted to do. Ta-da! Full disclosure, it's from a meal kit.
You can get a one-time only meal kit.
Delicious, actually.
Ooh!
You get locked into a subscription for 6 months. That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
You did not get that in the meal kit.
Okay, so remember when the Immortal told us to grab our stuff and get out of Guardians HQ? I may have also grabbed some of his stuff. Specifically something I don't know how to pronounce.
Something French.
Ray can pronounce it.
Wine like this is wasted on a guy who hasn't smiled in 10,000 years.
10,000?
62?
Oh my god.
Such a good year.
How long can you age wine until it's like bad?
Imagine as long as it's sealed.
You're probably right.
Machine Head.
Who?
Machine Head.
They said it's she Ned. Well, I don't think so.
You don't sound so hot. Don't look so hot either.
How can you tell?
You think this place knows anything about maintaining a
Probably
piece
little
of...
nasty spots around his chin.
Yeah.
The piece hanging out of his head.
Cut the shit rocks for brains and get to the point. I'm missing my computer classes. How else am I gonna learn Microsoft Word and get a job in a fucking office? Well, welcome to reality, muchacho. Mr. Liu turns into that giant snake and eats you for dinner. You got two options, pal. One, you figure out a way to get Liu's stabby little friend out of Hawk. Or two, you and your precious little family are Dragon Chow.
And you still think I'm just some dummy from the streets. That's how I took you down.
Like I said, they don't know how to maintain a guy like me in here.
They didn't make fun of him for, being purple?
They didn't seem to care.
He still shouldn't be sneaking out. What if those bullies come back?
Oliver didn't hurt them. He was really good. I'm proud of him.
I can't follow him like you can.
That's the thing, you know.
Do we really want to stop him from being a kid?
He grew up like Clark did in Man of Steel. Lonely as hell.
Mm-hmm.
What happened between us last time was nothing personal.
You used me and then left me to die.
I fought like hell to keep you alive.
You're coming with me.
We need to talk.
We really don't.
A lot of people are gonna die.
Okay, I'm not falling for that.
This is still some bullshit. You heard of the order or Mr. Liu?
No.
And if I don't break Multipole out from prison, they're gonna kill me and my family and do it themselves.
What? No. Multipole's a murderer. I'm not letting you break him out.
You want me to stay in charge here?
Yeah, no. We're not doing this.
Thought you superheroes cared about saving lives.
Oh, like Ninja Turtles.
It's like fucking Scar, man.
I was like Ninja Turtles. I'd take one and torture him.
Do you think those guys
We all look the same to you,
were
hero?
just walking around there the whole time until he came out?
Maybe he jumped out. Go, go, go. Go ahead. You know what I
They're all
mean?
just standing around waiting.
Different shoes.
I mean, he's
Yeah.
fast enough to fly around. Like, you know what I mean?
Respect their faces.
Are you having second thoughts about the apartment?
No, that's not it.
Titan may be less bad than Machine Head or this Order or whatever they're called, but the guy's still bad, and working with him is only gonna drag you down to his level. You did the right thing.
Take them both a mile up and let them find their own way down. Isotope.
Sorry, Titan. Nothing.
Nah.
I just like breathing.
Fuck!
Jeez whiz.
That is like the best superpower most. You turn to Gyarados.
Yeah, that's what I said.
He's a funny looking dragon, though.
He ain't Shinron.
Nope, Shinron's
He's close looking to Shinron, though, than...
He's got the kind of
Like-
traditional, like kind of Chinese dragon look to him.
Yeah. Invincible? And maybe not.
And R.I.P. Titan. No way he could survive a fall like that without his shell. God, my body.
I guess that's a good little weakness to it.
Yeah. Doesn't have an Achilles heel.
What if that thing gets killed as a body? You know what I mean? Does his personality die in that body?
That'd be unfortunate, wouldn't it? Be a double-edged sword.
Or is like Attack on Titan though? Like, is that like the Warhammer Titan?
His consciousness is
Yeah.
just kind of divided.
Yeah. Man.
What?
Titan wasn't lying. There's a dragon attacking the penitentiary.
Okay, let's go.
That's where I'd be at if I was in jail.
Yeah.
Hey, the big sumo guy's still
Yeah,
there.
basketball court.
Yeah.
Oh, they're dead. Oh, jeez.
Okay, we're just...
I mean, that's what you get. Whoa. What a good idea.
That is really cool. That's a really cool shot.
Yeah.
One for all.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Same principle as the room, then.
Yeah. Keep multiplying, you know what I mean? Like,
So he's doing.
and then the other one can multiply too, right? And then that one can, and then those two can multiply, right? That's a good idea. What's equivalent exchange? Like, what are they making this stuff out of? That's my question.
One got away.
All right. Wow, I wouldn't be smiling if I was still in prison. I can't transfer my consciousness to him.
It's fucking that movie, the fucking Nolan movie.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I guess I have seen it. The Prestige.
Yeah. The isotope.
What?
Isotope. The green-haired dude that can teleport.
Oh yeah.
Whoa! Calm down, buddy. I'm not gonna fight you. You must be what, like 700 pounds? 8? You'd murder me. Besides,
Who's his voice again?
I don't remember.
but I am gonna kill your boss.
Oh.
But I am gonna kill your boss.
Aw.
Oh, that kind of sucks.
Oh.
We be seeing those windows go like a Dragon Ball, like in
You
the
made
Matrix.
the same mistake I did.
That motherfucker has no loyalty.
Almost feels like cheating. But I like cheating.
Shane looked like your theory was right.
Well, that was a question more than a theory.
Machine Head wanted the dragon to eat you before he killed Mr. Liu. But I figured I owed you one.
Ew. I'm taking you to jail.
You're a dumb. Come on, Mark.
Nah. But thanks for the help, hero.
So he was in on
Good,
it.
even if you didn't mean to. See you around.
Must have been what they discussed when he was in there.
Okay.
Are you okay?
Yeah, we just didn't see the whole combo.
It just didn't seem like it was continuing.
You couldn't let Titan break Multi-Paul out of prison.
Instead, I just helped him kill his biggest rival.
And then all those other people got
and
killed.
almost died doing
I think you got to be practical with how the world is structured. To do the most good you can instead of.
There's a gray area in this reality.
Yeah.
Multi-pill? Nope.
it. At least you accomplished something. Maybe we should.
Hold off on the apartment.
With Oliver sneaking out, it just doesn't feel right to leave my mom to look after him by herself.
But as long as we're talking, I have been feeling like things were moving kind of fast. With my classes and us dating and everything, it's been a lot of changes.
Had this conversation.
Yes. Oh, but
Now that we don't need to
I
pay
think
rent-
she's just being honest. I still love you, but I don't want to like move in, get married yet.
yeah.
Those Seance dog collectibles.
Seance.
Of course, move in before married it drastically increases
Hey, Mom.
like a divorce
Did
too.
Oliver sneak out again?
No, he's in bed reading. We had a good talk about it.
My grandparents got divorced and just kept living with each other.
Deserves to be a kid.
Mine did too.
He's different, but he's.
And then they got
still just
remarried.
a kid.
Mine didn't.
Is everything okay between you two?
No, you and I are good. We just wanted to slow things down.
I hope you're not doing this because of me. I can handle myself.
I want to be an adult and protect the city and be a good boyfriend. I also want to be here with you and Oliver. It feels nice living with a little brother, you know? I don't want that to end just yet.
He's gonna grow up by next week.
But nothing is ever black and white.
Here's the theme of the season.
Did you miss me? Don't answer that, because we all know the answer is you missed me so much, you didn't do shit about it.
I keep the city. You all get everything else. I'm out. We good?
What the hell?
What does keep the city mean?
He's gonna run the city and they don't get to fuck with it.
But they're in the city, right?
Backstab me again, and I'm gonna drown you in your kid's blood while I tear off your wife's skin and eat her heart. And I don't even eat meat. Who's ready to make a little money?
Who's that voice actor? All right.
Remember the image of their dad?
Just broke his arm.
How
He's just a huge dude. That's what happens.
He's got superpowers too.
You eat him.
Well, I guess that answers that.
It's almost like a duplicate type power.
Yeah, I wonder if he's kept like the portion of himself there. Yeah.
He's alive.
Yeah. Guys, that was a reaction. This is our discussion. Yeah, I'm glad. I thought it was a pretty good episode. Yeah. Romancer things. I mean, they were kicking the shit out of him. I don't think, you know what I mean?
They're wanting to move out and behave like grown-ups. And, I love you, you love me.
So let's move in with each other.
We're going to move in with each other and have stars in our eyes.
Take advantage of this honeymoon phase.
Yeah, I'm thankfully they woke up to the situation, I think, and slowed it down. That was very smart. And that actually was a grown-up thing to do.
A lot of things that require a lot of responsibility in their lives, so it might actually, or not escalate, but...
think of all the trauma bonds.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I mean, it definitely would feel like I'm a superhero, you're a superhero, like no one understands me, no one understands you.
But it might make them mature a little faster faced with the magnitude of the decisions they have to make on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Now, it hasn't helped Rexplode a lot, but he's getting better.
He's getting better. I like Rexplode, actually, a lot more than I used to.
Oh, yeah. He used to be an annoying fuck.
But and that's why it's just like he's like my Pete Campbell. He's like, I mean, I don't know where the development's going to end, but yeah. I like him a lot now more than I did. But like you said, regarding that, of course, Malachi, you're young. You might think you like a girl enough one day, and you guys are both over 18, thinking like, wow, let's move in with each other, and you think that's just going to
ride off in the sunset together.
Yeah. By the way, that's loud.
Don't run off with one of those waitresses down there, boy.
Yeah, you're right. That's louder than you think on camera. But
probably be the host, not the waitresses. But yeah.
Malachi works at a restaurant. A lot of really good-looking women.
A lot. I went there yesterday for lunch, actually. And,
yeah.
Wish I could go there for lunch. Never mind.
It's problematic, to do that because it just decreases the likelihood of the relationship working out in the long run. It's well documented. Mm-hmm. Just when you move in, it normally needs to be for a very long-term commitment or, in my view, marriage. If you're just young people doing it to have fun, thinking, oh, you're young, do it, you know what I mean? It doesn't really do anything for you.
Well, sooner or later, she gets knocked up. And, then where's the magic go from there?
And then the honeymoon phase isn't as there. Then, unless you have a high-powered career, she might have been in love with your potential. But then, that potential doesn't work itself out.
Yeah, because marriage is sort of like a mechanic. A mechanic may not be the right word, but it's like it's a structure of commitment. It's like you are making this commitment, and it's supposed to be binding.
Yeah,
like unbound mine. But there are the idea though that you're showing this other person there's this is a road we're taking.
Yeah, a lot of people. It's unfortunately, a lot of people when they're real young, they don't know what they're doing. Keep in mind, okay?
You're done berating him for a minute. Okay, Oliver.
Yeah, how'd you guys feel about the way he handled that?
Good. I like that. I like him being a kid.
Me too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, the way they were setting the scene up, I thought he would do the right thing. But if I was trying to put myself in Mark's place, thinking dude, he might kill those kids. And with what Mark saw, I certainly.
Yeah,
I would have been down.
Brothers.
I would have went down there before, if this wasn't a show I was watching, knowing that they had to subvert people. I would go, he's going to kill those kids, and I'd go down there before he even had the chance.
Yeah, because this exists somewhere in between classic superhero comics and The Boys.
Yeah.
Whereas we still get that level of grotesque violence, but not everything is just damnably evil.
And big mega corporations and...
Well, not just that, but just think how the kid handled everything. In the extremes of the circumstances, when he killed the Mahler twins...
Yeah.
That he may have felt in the heat of the moment.
Yeah.
These guys are trying to kill, everyone, everything. Look what they did to my brother.
Yeah.
I really do like Machine Head as a character. I think he's funny.
We didn't look up who played his voice.
Yeah, we should have. Let's look that up real quick. Yeah, any takers here?
Hayden Christensen.
I don't think it's that. That motherfucker sounds way different now, too.
Jeffrey Donovan.
Is it him?
Oh, dude!
Nice.
Yeah.
Burn Notice!
Mm-hmm. Burn Notice. I absolutely love that show.
All right.
It's just, you can't really tell.
And, of course...
he's in Fargo.
What's funny is in Burn Notice, because in Burn Notice, it's almost like a show Pretender. So one thing cool about Burn Notice is him being a spy, he has to assume all these cover IDs. So sometimes he'll do something like that. He'll go crazy and talk like this. Mm-hmm. And it does sound like that. Obviously, the robotic tint that they put on that, it kind of, but I hear it a little bit. Hitch. Oh, yeah, he's a jerk in Hitch. Mm-hmm. He got punched out by Will Smith.
He's also in...
Will Smith's punching everyone there.
Oh! What's that movie? The Gentleman? No, it's not The Gentleman. Movie with Jason Statham. He plays a kind of a He's an ex-military guy that now he's with Scott Eastwood and they're robbing banks and shit.
Oh, I didn't. That sounds cool, but I don't know.
Sicario too.
Yeah, he's in Sicario.
And Changeling.
I love him as Sicario. He's just like this cool little side character.
He is with the mustache, right?
Yeah, he's cool. I like him as Sicario. Yeah. Okay.
I feel like there'd be an infinite way for him and Eve to make money if they were really creative.
No, I mean, honestly, just security contracts. I mean, it just makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
But just in this world, because of the higher calling of protecting people without anything in return, I think we just have to believe in this world that is a higher calling, and they go with the higher calling.
They still get provided for. They probably get something akin to stipends if they're not living there outright.
Yeah,
I doubt they just do it for free. They're provided for because they pretty much are on call all the fucking time.
Like in the military, man. Like in the military, you get a mess hall. You get.
Well, I was thinking more like athletes. Like in some countries, there are athletes. For example, Russia.
They get dormed up.
Yeah. Well, not yet, but they pay for all your shit. You get stipends. Like you get so much money a year if you represent the country and do a good job at it.
Oh, I forgot about that. It's always like the countries that haven't won as many gold medals too.
Yeah, oh yeah. They're trying to they're trying to give these people everything they want.
Like in the Philippines, I think we won some gold medals this last time because we haven't won really a lot. There's like all kinds of crazy stuff they give you. You know what I mean?
Basketball for Philippines?
Yeah, they have a pro team, but like they didn't make it the Olympics.
Really?
Yeah, I'm certain. Like I don't even think the answer is black and white. I think the answer is sometimes it's better to do the greater good or the lesser of the evil. Right? You know what I mean?
The lesser of two evils.
Yeah. So in here, it's actually even worse. He didn't help out Titan. So Mr. Liu, is that his name?
Yeah.
He went to that prison. He killed like a couple dozen people.
Mm-hmm.
That was like even a worse byproduct of his decision.
And Multipole still got out. So like you didn't accomplish anything and you got people killed. And well,
Cecil is just an argument, but I'm invested in those characters. But so I just think he's on the wrong side of the moral issue. So, and it's not a black and white issue, unfortunately.
Well, I mean, I mentioned the CIA earlier. Like, the reality of the world is that there's a lot of wet work. There's a lot of dirty work. Yeah, that has to be done.
Yeah, absolutely.
It has to be done, and us living the cush life in America doesn't give us the right to sit back and think, what do we fucking know?
We don't know nothing.
No.
Nothing.
It's like we were talking about the other day, if you ran into a bear in the wild. I mean, this fucking thing eats, and it hunts to kill, it sleeps out in the rain and shit.
Yeah.
And you have to go out of your way to make a sandwich.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's just...
Yeah.
There's no comparison.
You guys think about Rex and Ray as a couple or potential couple?
Well, I said this in reaction in the beginning a little bit. I like where Rex is going. He was just a jerk. And, he was dating Eve, and she's hot and sweet, and then he lost her. And then he lost Duplicate to the Immortal. When she came out of the shower, like 5 of them.
Yeah.
That would be a hell of a thing, wouldn't it?
Your woman to be able to multiply herself.
Yeah.
And just be all over you.
Yeah.
It would be a hell of a thing.
Now, it's like I'd be like freaking Multipole in that cell and just like, just like they keep like surrounding me, squishing me. You know what I mean?
Now, if you were dating Replicate and she multiplied herself and one of the multiplications had sex with another man, is she cheating on you?
Yeah, because that's not like a copy of her, and there's like a baseline version of her, and the other ones are just not the pure version. They're all 100% her in every way.
Yeah.
So yeah, if she chose to do that, yeah.
You just gotta find a hot girl,
but they don't.
Absolutely.
They don't. Can they combine back together?
Yeah, well, I think we've seen them do that.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Ultimately, though, Tom, I like Ray. I think she's cool. She's down to earth, and she's pretty chill.
Yeah, I think it's kind of a way that she's kind of composed in a way where she's a lot more mature.
Then I think Rex needs that.
Yeah, because Eve, she was still kind of figuring herself out. Maybe they were still kind of young.
Yeah.
Whereas this girl seems like she's much more mature.
Yeah.
With where she's at and where she's going anyway.
Yeah.
No, she's just had fucking enough. She was talking in this episode about you realize none of this is normal, right?
Yeah.
So.
No. Yeah.
Titan is just a big, jacked, bald black man.
He is. I like him a lot. He's when
that could be
when
you
Leo
here
turned
saying.
into the dragon and he's like, "Fuck!" It was so funny.
That power is so insane.
The dragon?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It had to be one of those things where like he just chooses not to be number one because it's too much of a headache.
Well, just think about it though. If you were just going around trying to conquer the world, I mean, you'd have to contend with everybody all at once.
There's always a target on everybody.
And at the time, Omni-Man was there.
Yeah.
Omni-Man probably could have whooped his ass.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, he may not have been able to kill him outright, but
yeah,
the dragon wouldn't have stood a chance.
No chance, yeah.
So,
well, he said he can regenerate.
That's what I'm saying, though. Yeah. He wouldn't kill him, but he can just keep doing it over and over and over again, probably endlessly.
Right? Yeah.
Or take him somewhere out in space.
In My Hero, the guy couldn't die, but he just like hit him so many times that he couldn't regenerate fast enough.
Yeah, or you could just take him out into space.
Oh, also happens in Full Metal Alchemist.
Which I guess the dragon can fly, but
there's a character like the way they regenerate.
The homunculi.
You kept accumulating so much. You kept.
Well, there's a certain point though to where you can't regenerate anymore.
Yeah, there's no more HP essentially. Also, I just like the idea of the wine from 1762.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering what's like some of the oldest vintage wine. I wonder what it tastes like. Do you think wine that old gets better with age?
I wouldn't know. I've never had any that old.
I'm not really a connoisseur, so I wouldn't know. Like, oh wow, this is much better. This 100-year-old wine is better than this 2022 wine. You know what I mean?
Well, I know, like for instance, with whiskey.
Yeah.
Like the longer you age it.
Yeah.
If you take, for instance, Old Crow, which I know you haven't drank Old Crow, have you?
I had a ton of whiskey while I was in Blind Wave because
the Old Crow's bottom shelf shit. So did you think you drank Old Crow or not? Or you guys drank the good shit?
Yeah,
I drank a lot of Old Crow in my day.
I don't know. There's a lot at the
like
Wave.
Old Granddad.
There's a lot around. I mean, but
okay. Anyway, what I'm trying to make, you know what Jim Beam is? Old Crow is the same mash as Jim Beam, but Jim Beam is aged longer.
Yes.
And is much smoother.
Yes.
So interesting.
It's a similar concept, probably. Whereas one wine is aged like a vintage, like 8 years, versus something that's been on the shelf for, 100.
We went to
I don't know though. I can't say that about wine.
Yeah. For my buddy's bachelor party.
I don't try it that often, man. I just never was a wine guy. More like whiskey.
It's all the same.
When I went to, I was at Gus's bachelor party, and we went to a distillery, and they age it up in these barrels.
Yeah.
And they had some stuff there that was like 30 years old.
It's pretty much how it's all made.
Yeah. But they were vanilla. And like I remember walking through these places, and it's like this amazing place with all these rustic-looking barrels that you would see on a pirate ship, and you just smell vanilla and bourbon, and they had all kinds of stuff. They had different types of alcohol. It smelled amazing. I ended up having some. It was whiskey ice cream, and it was absolutely incredible. Yeah, but yeah, there was some stuff that was 30 years old, and the way it worked out is like, we started this business, and we didn't sell our first product until like 10 years later. It's kind of an investment, I mean, it's like Christmas. It's like Christmas tree farming.
Well, it takes time, yeah.
Anyways, anything else? I thought it was a really good episode.
As did we all.
Yeah, guys, that's it. See you next time.